Alright, I'm going to be playing with this for a bit. Because I want to run multiple setups in parallel to notice the differences. And in order to ensure that they do not overlap with one another, I'm going to have to put them a good distance apart. And that's probably not enough, but we can find out just by testing. Stop. There we go. So those are those two end states. There's that, but it doesn't give us much. And this isn't going to be far enough away. Further down, further down. Because I'm trying to play with an idea here, and I'm not sure what some of the results are going to be, so I'm recording it. Okay, so that just produces that result, but at a different angle. Fair enough. Stop. From a resonance of 3 comes one more of the, reinforcing it in stability. I believe this one Yep, it self-destructs, okay. That one also self-destructs. So it's from this one that we get the most out of it. Okay. And then, of course, there's the obligatory making the stupid fucking symbol. Why did they have to appropriate it? But that just does that. From a resonance of 3 comes one more of the, reinforcing it in stability. So what happens when done like this? Because there is a difference. Meh. Not very useful. So just the same results. Okay. Direction is important too. Okay, so then if I were to no. Yes. What in the hell? Hold up. That created a whole lot more. Meanwhile, if I have them face each other, it does actually quite the opposite. And the distance probably changes the result too, so I'll leave that to someone else to test, but yeah, yeah, just gives us that. But we got this out of that. Okay, I'm gonna try changing the distance then. Stupid wireless mouse! Alright, I need to stop it, whoops. It was not my wireless mouse. It was instead me forgetting to pause things. Okay, so at a distance of 4, facing away from each other, I'm gonna kill these off for now, just to make sure there's not any interference. Yeah, that should be enough distance. Does it have an end state? It does. Oh, that makes it useful. Okay. Let's shift these things closer then. Hmm. Neat. At 2 apart, they actually create some gliders. Nice. Alright, then how about 1 apart? That is okay. I'm not even gonna worry about trying to mess with the angles currently, because dear hell, that's gonna be tricky. Oh, what the? I didn't notice you. What the fuck are you doing all the way up there? You can run the game of life on the game of life, but I want to see if we can find a never ending that doesn't just end up creating I want to see if we find a never ending that doesn't just create remnants and then just move in a direction. All right. Let's first try this, because distance matters, and okay. Have it. Auto have it. I definitely know internally, on some level, that it's important that the center part be empty, that there not be a center. Neat. Reset. Clear everything, because, well, yeah. I'm just brute forcing this. I'm not actually thinking about what's happening. Someone else with more time, interest, and effort can do that. But I'm wanting to play with the concept. Well, that kills it pretty quickly. Four is the greatest distance I've done so far. And yep, they annihilate each other. Mm. Which makes sense. Alright. I wish I could select a whole group and then move it over to the side, but that's not how this is set up, so I'm not gonna even fucking bother. Let's see. 5 kills them. Reset. Alright, change the direction. See what different results we get. Same end result. Interesting. Further apart, the more they just seem to have their own space to do their own things. So, at what distance do they stop interacting? Huh, 6. Just keeps on making these little faces. I can't help but imagine it is like surprise and slightly blushing. Mm. Okay. Reset. So, at a distance of 6, they don't interact at all. Facing away from each other. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then if I do this, then reset. Interesting. So remove 1. Hmm. Creates a decent bit. Okay, change direction on 1. Hmm. Reset. So what if I alternate them then? Rather, what if I alternate them like this? Two gliders. Okay, that's bigger output than before. Holy, what the hell? 2 more gliders. Okay, so that's how many gliders? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 from that. That's interesting. And it creates a neat little structure too. Okay, then what if... Okay, so brain is being silly. Hmm. Again, running counter to the others. Hmm. Reset. Alright, reset. Okay, what if I delete these? Stop, reset. Hmm. Perhaps I don't need that, rather this. Just one of these, and then that. Reset. No, that doesn't. Okay, we've got one glider. Two. Two gliders out of that. Okay. Reset. Meanwhile, then we get to just watch this then. Okay. It's a whole bunch of noise, but then it creates two gliders from there. One more from there, another from down there, which will eventually, yep, reappear. Two more from there. And then one more from there. Okay. Huh. If there were a configuration of a different type, what would it be? One glider, two, three, no, negated, stop, and I've got answer phone. One moment. I'm back, and I accidentally restarted it. Well, not recording, so we're starting over from the beginning. Damn it, I didn't realize spacebar was clear. Okay. Mm-hmm. I think that was it. Okay, too far apart. I'm just gonna run it like this to see if that's enough of a change or not. Mm, nope. I can always look back at the previous recording, see what the distance was. Two gliders, whole bunch of stuff. Three. Does it ever stop in the here though? No, I don't think it does. Or at least doesn't look like it yet. Two more gliders. It makes such a beautiful mess. I'll have to edit out all the extra sounds I've got on recording from me eating, but yeah, I think that's neat. at distance of 4. I'm probably not the first one to discover this, I'm gonna be real. 4 gliders so far. 5, 6, and 7. Interesting. Two gliders so far. 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, wow. That's a pretty massive result. Because, I mean, there's all of this just sitting here now. Okay, so we found something that creates a pretty big mess. Let's replicate it a bit of a distance away. Mm-hmm. 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 5. And consider the center mass's dead state to be when there's no more reactions producing new things. Hmm. Oh, 6. Okay. Hmm. So from a resonance of 3 comes one more of the, reinforcing it in semi-stability. It finally hit a dead state. Okay. That's a pretty big mess for everything that just started from this. How many blocks between is that? You know what? I want to leave these dots just to see. They're probably not even going to do anything. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. Alright, and then on 16 it's like that. So then it would be this, I believe. Interesting. Okay, so then it would be that. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. We'll see what happens with just this. How many gliders can be produced from this mess? And survive the aftermath to be sent off into the endless void? Well, 1, 2, 3, 4. Nothing else up. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. Oh, bugger. But that's a new record. We got 9 out of it. And only just a few extra details. Oh, we got 9 out of this. I'm gonna close the circuit now. Alright, so we've got that, we've got that. Well, actually, I want to test it without first, and then test it with. Because this is just. This is probably going to have the same result as before, but I'm still going to test it. Mm. Mm. 3, 4, down there. 3 down here, 1 over here. 5 up top. 3 down below, 1 to the left, 1 up top. 5. 6, right side. 7, top left. 8, bottom. うん。Mm. Mm. Interesting. So that actually reduced the count by 1. Mm. There we go. Alright, let's get that done. Alright, alright. Alright. Gonna kill this one off. Because I really think that's the only thing that caused a difference there. It's gonna be hard to keep track of everything, but it's going to be interesting still. One, two, three, 4, 5. Hmm. 6. 7. That one died out. Then it's fed back into itself. Alright. So that got a 7 from this. Gonna add that back in and see how much of a difference it makes. Hmm. Dead. Hmm. Any gliders that I see being on a set collision course with something are ones I can already consider dead. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's still that. 5. I'm sure someone else could play with the distance on this, but I'm just wanting to see what it does. 6. There as well. 7. Mm. Alright, so that just produces this mess. It's an interesting mess, but it doesn't seem to be a very useful mess. Okay. Reset. Gonna try one last thing. Getting rid of this. Alright, let's start it. Clip. Yep. Dead ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9. 10. 11, 12. It won't result in anything, but it was neat to see it. Definitely got us more gliders than anything else. And that's a symmetrical pattern. Reset, and now, actually, wait, if I were to zoom in, get rid of you, and you, just for the purposes of testing. Okay, zoom in makes it quicker. Alright. Hmm. Never thought about putting one there. I'm gonna have to test that out later too. There we go, we've got a grid. It's the same setup at all four corners. Let's start then. Kinda neat. Is it just gonna be self-containing at this rate? Stop. That is interesting. No gliders produced, but there's a megastructure now. Neat. Kinda pretty, kinda not. Reset, zoom in, add those missing pixels back, and see how much of a difference it makes. Not much of a difference, but I think it cuts out on time. So, okay, why the hell am I doing this? Wait, what? I didn't know that could do that. Well, that's a little bit cheeky. It's not gonna do anything though. So what happens if we do that then? Nope. Reset, zoom in. Okay. Start with those. Oh. Oh. This is just me being silly. I'm not putting too much thought into this. Mm. Mm. Counter turn. So that would be this way instead, okay. Uh, hmm. Okay. Does that change anything, though? Hmm. Oh. Well, it's not well positioned. Yeah, it's not well positioned. It's a little too high up. I need to move it down by a notch. Yeah, just down. Okay. Like this? Probably? Hmm. Alright, so there's that. There's this. Alright. This is some silly and dumb shit, really. At the same time, just wanting to see if my mind can make something of this, or if it's just going to be me futzing about shit and getting nowhere again. That looks a lot more centered. Maybe not perfectly centered, but it is more centered. Hmm. Hmm. Alright. We wanted to put them closer together, not this far apart, but anyways. What in the hell? It's not properly aligned, but it did something. Does it need to be moved to the right one? Ah. Hmm. Still not even, but whatever. It's doing something new instead of dying out. One, two, three, Hmm. I'm surprised it's not dead yet. Seeing that one pattern reemerge time and time again is four. Okay, that's enough of me futzing about with this. Goodbye.